Hey everyone, this is K1 Inc. and today guys we're going to be doing a tutorial on a fully automatic cooked chicken farm. Now what's great about this is the fact that this will give you unlimited amounts of cooked chicken, and what basically happens is when the adult chickens grow and they burn, you actually get cooked chicken instead of regular chicken, which is fantastic because it kind of saves the whole hassle of having to get things for the furnace, etc, and it really makes this a really great source of food. And the beauty about this, because the baby chickens are so small, they do not get killed by the lava. And with this, guys, you also have this awesome kind of hen house effect where you have these beautiful chickens just displayed and looking so cool with the design itself. Now, enough talking, let's jump right into it, guys. Make sure you dig about 2 blocks deep with these dimensions. On the left will be the hen house, and that blue is where the baby chickens will be at. Now, you're going to go about 1 block in on ground level and place 1 large chest on the side, okay, with a hopper facing it. Then you're gonna place a block right next to it, with a dropper facing upwards. Make sure it's a dropper and a dispenser facing inwards. See? Perfect. Then you're gonna place 1 hopper on the side and an additional 7 more hoppers. So you should have a grand total of 8 going towards that bottom dropper. Now we're going to go right here to the back end, guys, and we're going to go parallel to where the chest is at and place a block right there with a space and then another block. See? Then you're going to place a repeater going forward with a redstone torch on the right and a comparator going towards the first block. Then right behind the comparator, you're going to place 2 hoppers facing each other with a comparator on this side going outwards towards a block. And from the block, you're going to have a repeater going outwards and a block right next to it in front of it with a redstone torch. Then you're going to place 2 comparators right in the middle going forward, and right behind them 2 hoppers facing each other. And what we have here, guys, is what's called a silent item timer. Now generally, guys, we have to put 1 block on the left hand side, see, and on the right hand side this will be the timer itself. I generally put about 20 blocks, but you could add more or less depending on how often you want the lava to dispense. Then you're going to place a redstone dust right there with a block next to it, and add a straight row of blocks until you get to the back where the hopper's at. Okay? Perfect. Then you're going to place a dropper right there with a hopper facing it, and on the inside you're going to place 1 piece of dirt. Perfect. Then you're going to place a block in front of the hopper with a comparator going outwards, and this is the part where you're going to place an observer block and a block in front of it with a dispenser right on top of it, because that's going to control the lava itself. Then right on top of that hopper, guys, you're going to place 1 slab. Now at this point, you're going to decorate it and add a few blocks right around it. And you want to add some right on top like so to kind of create a nice framework. And even on the bottom over here, guys, you want to cover this up because you want to make all the redstone super discreet. Perfect. Now at this point, add a few blocks of glass and make sure you not to forget the lava in that dispenser, and a few more just to create an awesome display area for the cooked chicken. Now at this point, we already got all the redstone all set up, and we're going to cover up this entire bottom section. So add a few blocks underneath and just kind of fill up this the rest of the hole. Now we have one more thing to do, and that's to activate that bottom dropper to shoot the egg. So you can place a block there with a comparator and a repeater in front of it on 4 ticks with a block in front of it. And like I said, we're going to place an observer block right on top of the first block we placed, so that the face is going outwards and it activates the dispenser and the dropper underneath. And right where that repeater's at, you're going to place 1 more observer block facing the opposite direction. See? So the faces are facing each other. And behind it, a sticky piston. So when they when it gets activated and the sticky piston pushes them together, it creates a rapid pulse. Now at this point, you're going to place some blocks behind it, and we're going to start covering this up nicely. Now, like I said, you can really add your own blocks. I'm just showing you what I used. But please, guys, switch it up. Make it to your style. and you could really personalize this to whatever theme you want it to be. Now, I personally like to just cover everything up. You don't have to, but it's, just makes it look nicer, and you want this to be a really tight, solid design. Perfect. See? It's really come together. Now, at this point, you're going to add some spruce wood and fill this up with, I like to use oak wood. And we're going to stretch that right across. And right here on the front, guys, add another spruce wood beam. And on the bottom, we're going to add some stone brick and kind of wrap that around the hoppers. Perfectly. And if you want, guys, don't forget to add some carpet on top. That's completely optional. Now, once you've done that, place a stair right there and there. And in between here, guys, you're going to add some slabs. Then you're going to take that stair and wrap it right around the entire design. Fantastic. Now, like I said, guys, the carpet is completely optional. I'll leave that up to you if you want to change that up, but I just like the way it looks. Now, once you've done that, add your glass, and you're going to cover up this whole kind of hen kind of area. And I'm going to show you the best way to get chickens inside. Well, from my personal experience, because I'm actually using this design from my survival world, and this is what I found out was like the easiest way. If you get some wheat seeds, the chickens will actually start following you. So what I did was I used to jump up here at like 2-3 blocks, jump up to the top. And once they got up here, guys, I crouched. And I still had the seeds in my hand. And I slowly just kind of nudged them right inside. Now you could just get like 2 chickens, but I would suggest get a few more. But if you only find 2 chickens, that's cool. As long as you get 2. At this point, this will take some time, but breed them as much as you can before you go any further with this build. All right, because you want to get enough chickens there to really start getting some productivity going. See? Now, once you get the desired amount of chickens that you got inside, you're going to extend this kind of wall area up about 1 block, and you want to add some regular torches because you want to light this up. Then we're going to add a few more blocks over here, and then we're going to add some more trimming. And like I said, guys, I would highly suggest just covering all this up. Let's cover all this up, add a few more blocks, add some stone, whatever you want to use. And what I did to really add some lighting here was I added a few blocks like so to kind of make a little circle area. And I added a torch on the inside so you never see it from the outside. Now we're going to mimic the bottom part here. So we're going to add some stone brick. And just like we did on the bottom, guys, we're definitely going to add a nice trim of some stairs upside down on the top right here and wrap that around the entire design. Beautiful. Now what I did was I added some diorite right on top of here, and I covered the entire top part with diorite and just add some trimmings. And then you can add your slabs right on top, because the last thing you want is a creeper kind of spawning up on here. At this time, guys, the design is complete, and at this point, just personalize it and just make it your own style. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.